Good morning, yogis, and welcome to day 6 of the Dharma Zone, Mind Body Detox Retreat. My name is Alanna Zabel, and I am going to guide you through our morning walk. So once you are laced up and out the door, let's take a few shoulder rolls, just loosening up the neck, shoulders, upper back, and chest so that our posture can be very tall and confident on our walk this morning. And standing in place, please tilt your head to the left, so the left ear pressing towards your left shoulder. Hold for a couple breaths. And as you exhale, roll your chin forward towards your chest and roll your head to the right, with the right ear pressing towards your right shoulder. And roll your chin back to the center and lift your head up right. And let's begin our walk. Start with a pace that's comfortable for you. Notice how your body feels right now. And then later, let's notice how it feels once it's warmed up, with more energy and life moving through every space within and around you. Our intention today is I am unique. And that word on its own means one of a kind. And I always visualize a unicorn when I think of that word for some reason. Honestly, we all have a slice of unicorn inside of us. It's that magical and mystical uniqueness of who we are. Feel the rhythm of your pace increasing and your entire body moving with that flow. And notice the colors around you, the same colors within and around you. Notice the colors that you're most attracted to. Notice the sun's rays, or maybe the clouds in the sky. Do you see how unique everything is, even though you have likely walked past where you are many times before? That's how we're all unique. There's no one like you, ever. Not even your doppelganger. And the idea that everyone should be the same stifles inventiveness and individual thinking. How far would we have gotten if Albert Einstein had been suppressed to think that his innovative and unique ideas were absurd? Think about it. The contribution of just one man made the world a far better place than it was. What's inside you? We all have a contribution to make to this world. So as you walk, Embrace your inner unicorn and imagine that you're sprinkling energy glitter everywhere that you walk. And anyone who comes in contact with that glitter will immediately feel joy out of nowhere. As you walk, infuse your intentions into every step that you make, every breath that you take, breathing in and exhaling out. You know, most of the time when we feel that we don't belong, we are simply in the wrong environment. That's it. There's nothing wrong with you. I want you to love being who you are, quirks and all. While you're walking, if you happen to walk by any storefronts or businesses with windows that are street level and you notice your reflection, please take a moment to wink at how awesomely unique you are. No one else on this planet and beyond will own what is uniquely you. Every human being that has ever lived or will ever live is unique. You are truly one of a kind. And we all know that as humans, we share the usual bits and pieces that most of us have in common. We have arms and legs, a head, a heart, a brain, and so on. But the similarities end there. Can you think back to a time when you felt completely free to be yourself? Maybe you were with a group of friends in school, at a job, or painting, dancing, cooking, dating. That feeling of free expression, that's your unique being. And remember that your uniqueness is a divine gift, truly divine. Even though the last thing that our younger selves wanted was to be different, right? Do you remember that? But when we grow and we learn that it's not only okay to be different, it's extraordinary. You know, it's also completely normal to sometimes feel that you're not like everyone else, because in reality, you're not. You are your own powerful individual. And you need to believe in your own perfect, unique self and the capability that you have exactly as you are. On a daily basis, every single one of us are faced with countless choices where we can choose to follow the crowd, follow the trends, or we can choose to listen to our own inner voice and our own sense of style. Don't be afraid to have a sense of your unique self. I promise you that soon others, the ones who are likely criticizing or fearful that you're going to be different, they'll be clapping for you. And you're a simple and wonderful example of showing them the real you. And in turn, they may even feel comfortable being true to who they are. Personally, I think it is truly a gift to know that we're not the same as anyone else, because we get to create our own journey. The way we walk, the way we breathe, the way we think, the way we look is all unique to every single one of us. It's funny, when I was young, I always wanted to be the first to do something. I remember being like 6 years old and a brand new mall was built. And I wanted to touch the underside of the stairwell because I thought no one else could possibly have touched that part of the stairwell, not really realizing all of the manufacturers and construction workers who actually have already touched that. But I remember that feeling of always wanting to be unique. So please don't underestimate yourself by comparing yourself to others or judging yourself based on other standards. It's our differences that make us beautiful. My friends, we are halfway into our walk, so please kindly turn around or adjust your path to head back home. What percent of you do you think that you live? 80%? 90? 100? The more committed that you are to your authentic self, the more naturally aligned you are to your unique purpose. There's less resistance and more flow. And listen, it's completely normal for all of us to find ourselves in situations where we question our own worth. But instead of seeking validation from the outside, we can strengthen the internal foundation of who we are. And once we're confident with who we are, it doesn't matter if we're rocking bell bottoms straight from the 70s, ripped down the side, or head to toe in the latest fashions from New York. I think the more that we subdue and refuse to be filtered by our own personal judgments, the stronger we are in the face of external judgments and the insecurities and fears of society. Right now, give yourself permission to express and magnify the uniqueness of who you are. I am unique. I seek no one else's approval but my own. And we have nothing to offer anyone else if we don't love ourselves first. Self-love is a way of relating to ourselves that doesn't involve judgment or guilt. We accept every part of who we are. And that reduces anxiety or depression or dependencies on anything that could affect our state, whether that's shopping, status, drugs, sex, food, when we take all of those away, can you love who you are? It's a practice, it takes time, but it's the greatest reward. And now, if you weren't walking, I'd ask you to close your eyes, but please keep your eyes open, paying attention. But at the same time, imagine being surrounded by people who love you exactly for who you are. Can you feel all of the energy that you're saving by not having to pretend to be someone else in order to be liked? You owe that to yourself, to God, and to the rest of the world to let your true self and your unique light radiate. Right now, say to yourself, I am unique. These unique and magical rays of energy that make up my being can never be replaced in this exact configuration, in this time, space, or any time in infinity. I am unique because I am different from everyone else. I am unique because I value my worth and my personal power. I am unique because I am authentic. I am unique because I accept who I am, the good, the bad, the beautiful, and the ugly. So, my friends, I leave you with this beautiful quote by Cecile Beaton. Be daring, be different, be impractical. Be anything that will assert integrity of purpose and imaginative vision against the play-it-safers, the creatures of the commonplace, the slaves of the ordinary. You are likely close to home by now, if not already there. And I want to thank you so much for sharing this unique morning together with me. It truly amazes me to experience the individuality of each and every human. It's like walking through a human museum. Every day, wherever you are, find the beauty in what's different. Have an absolutely beautiful and unique day. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.